Well, across our country, the federal government employs roughly 3 million people. But if proposed federal budget tightening measures are put in place, some government workers could lose their job. Here in Oklahoma, the federal government employs over 41,000 civilian employees and another 38,000 when you factor in military jobs. Today, we begin our show looking at federal employment by traveling to southeast Oklahoma to visit the McAlester Army Ammunition Plant, where more than 1,500 Oklahomans earn a federal paycheck. Here's our Andy Barth.
Driving through the rolling hills of eastern Oklahoma may offer a scenic and quiet drive. Yet it is here the Defense Department has crews working to keep our men and women in uniform safe, both home and abroad.
Countless hours on the production line, and it all comes down to an explosion. The men and women of the McAlester Army Ammunition Plant work tirelessly to produce the best and most dangerous bombs in the business.
The McAlester Army Ammunition Plant is a manufacturing facility dedicated to providing ammunition and missile components to the Department of Defense.
Brian Lott is the Director of Ammunition Operations.
The McAlester Army Ammunition Plant is the largest employer in southeastern Oklahoma. We have an annual economic impact of over $154 million.
And with over 1,500 employees building over 20 different types of explosive devices, Lott says location is key.
The geographic location near the center of the United States was important not only for infrastructure in terms of road and rail shipment, but also being able to distribute to each of the east and west coasts.
Aside from building every size and shape of bomb, the McAlester Army Ammunition Plant has its own unique way of recycling.
We also have an active ammunition demilitarization program where we remove obsolete and unserviceable ammunition and ammunition items from the defense inventory. We do that primarily through resource recovery, recycling, and reutilization programs.
Now, these recycling programs aren't your typical paper or plastic and should never be tried at home.
One of our unique recycling programs is that for TNT. With our TNT recycling program, we're able to recover TNT from obsolete and unserviceable ammunition items and recertify that for reuse in new ammunition production items.
And quality products come from a quality crew that Lott says he has in McAlester.
The strength of the McAlester Army Ammunition Plant is the quality of our workforce. We have a dedicated workforce focused on meeting the needs of our warfighters throughout the world.
And quality is key when serving our country's finest.
Producing a quality product is critical for us at McAlester. All of our processes meet rigorous quality standards.
And standards are extra important for Army mom and plant employee Dean Black. With her children's blue stars around her neck, Black says everyone here takes their job seriously.
That's what they're depending on to save their lives over there. If they get into a firefight, then they need what we produce to take care of the enemy. And it needs to be workable and dependable.
Black has been with the plant for over 30 years and says she strongly believes in what they're doing for our men and women in uniform.
Only knowing that, you're working at a place where it is producing something that is taking care of our military.
It's important that our warfighters receive quality products. They need to know that what we produce is going to be the right item, we're going to produce it on time, and it's going to perform as expected.
Now, the McAlester plant typically produces ammunition ranging from 20mm rounds to 5,000-pound penetrator bombs. But one of their most recent additions is a massive ordnance bomb that weighs up to 30,000 pounds.